Have you ever noticed some collectibles going up, or some various parts for certain goods going up a crap ton? Well, on eBay, that's what they usually sell, is parts, collectibles, specific goods from sellers that don't want all of the Upwork with other selling platforms like Walmart or Amazon, because there's very low maintenance with eBay. Shipping policies you can make it very simple for you to ship, and when the buyers know when they're going to receive their item. Now, some games, or that's what I sell, is games. This one I just listed, Need for Speed Most Wanted, $118. And now I'm going to be selling that. I bought it for a huge lot. 300 games from a guy around my area who had a collection. I buy collections. I used to play video games when I was a kid. I keep some on the side, but I'm just trying to use this as a side hustle. But it's not just games you can sell. Various parts like this, CR2032 batteries, or various parts. That's the part I just bought for my phone that I just fixed. But I do this all the time, and no, I can't show you, but I have a system on my computer. I have 450 items that I'm going to list tomorrow, and it's going to boost the heck out of my search results. Kind of like SEO on Google, but it's only going to do it for one day. If you wanted to sell for a long time, I would do 8 batches of 80 for weeks, so that eBay will put you in the algorithm. One thing about eBay is that they put you at the top of the algorithm if you keep on posting. Not if your listing's doing well. Once you got a product that sells, like I got these games, you want the same product over and over again, so you can scale. You also won't be spending as much time if you were selling various different products. You don't want to keep a stockpile of, for example, I'm going to show you the corner I have over here. Various random stuff. You don't want all this stuff. You don't want flipping CDs or DVDs. Unless you have a system that can organize all of them, you only want to have one type of item or one category. You don't want to have, unless you have a stock system where you have boxes with certain labels, so that whenever anything sells, you have a stock number that tells where the item is. So you're not going to have to, go to the corner and look for it. I don't need that because I know where everything is, but yeah. One more thing you have to consider is you have to know the ins and outs of every single category. I know so much more about video games than you'll ever know. You probably know more about clothes or whatever sport you're playing. Might as well sell that because you already know something about it. If you don't know anything, why even bother learning about it? You're just going to be competing against the best of the best. I played video games for 10 years during my childhood, and now I sell them. I know everything about how it works. I know how to play them. I know how to test them. I know how to fix them, solder them, troubleshoot, see the game's value, know if a game's a good game, because I played so many games in my childhood. So this is what my sales look like for yesterday. Pretty low because I don't know, it's just a bad day, but this is what things look like. $200, but I'm not making $200. eBay takes a chunk. $20. Includes all the fees. Shipping labels. How much do I pay for shipping label? Obviously it's $40 because 61 minus 20 is going to be 40. And then after taxes, I got 118, which is way worse. So why is it so low today? It's because I had to give a couple people refunds. I think that's why. Actually, I'm not sure. Only $40 in selling costs, but 118 net sales. What? That's just because I had to give some money back. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure actually. But I'm going to look for April. April was my best month so far. 152%. If you look at traffic, I got my above standard back. That's one thing that you want, is be above standard, top rated, and keep on listing every day. I've been listing. I was at 2,000 listens here, and then I imported my second store, which wasn't doing well, and then now I have 9,000 listings. But you're going to want to keep on listening every day. That's why it's starting to slope off right now. It's because I haven't listed in 2 weeks. Once you've sold your item, you can now ship it. So what you're going to do is eBay or whatever selling platform you use is going to ask for all the confidential information, your social insurance number, I betcha, driver's license, just for taxes, because that's really important when it comes to these big sellers. But and after you do that, you're going to get paid. But shipping an item like this, how much do you think it's going to cost? Well, it depends on where you live. If I live in Canada, I have a custom shipping service that connects me with all the courier rates. It's called clickship.com. If you want to shout, just talk to me, because this will only cost me $12, 450 grams, 1 pound. That's how much it costed. But if I used Canada Post, it cost me $25. But if I was in the USA, I'd use Ground Advantage or Priority, or the Priority prepaid boxes they also have. But when you want to know the dimensions, the package, I already measured this out. I know how much it's going to weigh and how much it's going to measure based on the boxes I have, but measure it, weigh it. I have my own scanner. $490 grams, so about a pound, yeah. What's up? I'm here at the ICS. I got a couple packages, and if you actually want to take this job seriously, you have to put in the long hours. And if you're 16 or something and you don't have a job, never treat this as an actual job, because you put this on your resume, it's going to look like a pile of bullshit. Like, you don't learn many skills besides shipping, sales, pricing. That's not important when you're getting a real job. Like, if you want this to help you in the real world, you want to use skills that actually are important to companies. Like, you know, coding, automation, 3D design, mechanics, and this is none of that. All you did with this job is a sales job or a warehouse stalker inventory guy, but those jobs don't pay very well. You want to have some that you can scale in the future. That's what you look 5-year, 10-year plan. And I'm trying to switch my career into something that is completely different. I'm doing a labor position, so don't take it to the heart. Never take anything to heart. Always believe in yourself and you'll make it. You guys have a place to put these? Okay.
Just put them here for now. ICS, yeah. This is ICS, yeah. ICS.
And that's all. Thank you.
Oh, okay. All good.
The place I just went to said they don't take ICS, but I think they're lying. I think the guy's just being dumb. But the click ship, if you are a seller, most beneficial thing you'll ever do. Shopify integration, Amazon integration, eBay integration, pretty much any type of integration with order fulfillment. So whenever you get an order, it shows up on the click ship, so you don't have to put all the address stuff into, which is really simple. All right, you make sure to subscribe and like if you enjoy this video. This is the ins and outs of becoming a reseller in 2026.